RVs are forever changing. Back in the 60s and 70s, they were just places to store your surfboard, maybe take a nap and have a bacon butty and a cup of tea. But now there are $1 million rigs that allow you to take your family of 6 plus your 2 dogs around the world with a conversion that's straight out of a 5-star hotel. So we've put together a list of the top 10 off-road RV campers that we've actually been in and seen. And this wouldn't be possible without a sponsor, so they've helped us fund going over to America, checking out rigs, going to expos in Germany, or even seeing our local conversions here in the UK. So quickly, before we jump into our top 10 RVs, I want to say a big thank you to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. If you're on the road and a little bored while your partner drives to your local camp spot, this game might be for you. Raid is a turn-based RPG done right. In case you've been living off-grid for the last couple of months, Raid is the sensation of the mobile world and the RPG that changed everything. The game is crazy popular with almost 50 million downloads in the last 6 months, and it's available free on iOS and Android. Plus, you can play with over 400 champions for you to collect and personally customize. Some extra cool features in the game: multi-battle auto mode and weekly tournaments and events. The game is growing incredibly fast, and check out this cool little roadmap that they've published. With this comes some big updates planned over the next 6 months. If you're interested, go to the video description below, click on the special links, and you will instantly get 50,000 silver and a free epic champion within a week as part of the new player program. So thank you to Raid Shadow Legends. Let's jump in with one of the best off-road RVs we've seen, and number 1 is Earthroamer. It might not be the best, it might not be the most affordable, but you can be assured that it's one of the most beastly campers on the road. Earthroamer is a company based in the United States who are renowned for creating some of the craziest expedition vehicles known to man. The $500,000 price tag isn't for everyone, but the craftsmanship that goes into these things are beyond incredible, and because it's built to go anywhere, it feels like you're pulling up to some of the best views in the world with a luxury hotel on wheels. So one of these will cost around about $500,000. You can go down to the basic version for around about $250K, but if you want to go real crazy, you can pimp these to up to $1 million. Yep, that's pretty crazy. And if $1 million isn't quite in your budget, we have something for around about the $250,000 mark that you can't buy. Sorry, again, but this one is a concept vehicle called the Hymer Vision Venture, and it is incredible. We are one of the lucky ones to get a first look at the Hymer Vision Venture over in Germany, Dusseldorf. It's a concept camper by Hymer and BASF, but unfortunately you can't buy it. But if it was to be sold, we'd estimate this to be well above the $250,000 mark. Inside this off-road RV, you'll find all of the necessities to live comfortably off the grid for a few days. The attention to detail is phenomenal. It even has an upstairs section, a balcony, and a kitchen fit for a chef. This is one of the finest campers we've seen all year. Admittedly, it is a concept, but it does actually exist. And when we went to the show to ask if they were going to make them, they basically said no. And then we wrote an article about it saying that it cost about $500,000. They said yes, but if they were to put it into production, it would be around about the $250,000 mark. So you never know, they might come out. But these things, like the Mercedes Sprinter is insane because they've actually changed the whole body of it as well as the exterior and the interior. So this thing absolutely blew my mind when I saw it in Dusseldorf. So coming in at number 3, and one I personally love, and it's just down the road from me here in the UK, and it's the VW Crafter from Vanworx. For our American pals, the VW Crafter is a European competitor to the Mercedes Sprinter. They're basically the same size, the same price, but just different badges. With that comes a few companies who excel in creating stunning crafter conversions, one of them being Vanworx. We took a look at their first 4Motion crafter, and the craftsmanship was superb. It's not often us UK folk get rigs like this because our roads are basically built for tiny Mini Coopers. But there's more demand than ever, and vehicles like this are becoming more and more popular in Europe by the day, and we absolutely love it. I was very jealous when I was over in the States. I've been over there many of times, and your rigs over there are just ridiculous. So having one over here that's getting more and more popular and we're seeing it on the roads more often makes me very happy because I love them. The Vanworx VW Crafter starts at around about 100 grand. So that's maybe conversion rates and Brexit, who knows, but around about the $130,000 mark. Coming in at number 4 is Nomad Vanz. Another sprinter, but not a concept this time. This thing actually exists and you can actually buy it if you want. This is the 2019 Mercedes Sprinter converted by our pals over at Nomad Vanz. They're based in Canada and make some of the finest Sprinter conversions around on any wheelbase. Not only do they kit out the interior, they also like to splash a bit of epic on the outside, with custom roof racks, light bars, and even a visual surprise on the hood. And this fella will knock you back around about $200,000. So not too bad, seeing as it's a 4x4 2019 Mercedes Sprinter. Now coming in at number 5, this one was an absolute beast and a load of you loved it when we did a tour, and it is the Patagonia by GlobalxVehicles. And this thing, yeah, this one's $1 million as well. For those of you that do have a spare $1 million lying in your pocket, this giant expedition truck might be what you're looking for. This thing has to be one of the mightiest rigs we've been inside. It literally has everything. It has more than your standard American home. Hell, it's like 3 times the size of my flat. My bedroom, my bed is just there, and my toilet is just there. Like, this thing is massive and can without doubt sustain a family of 6 and pets for weeks, if not months. They've named this the Patagonia and can be almost 9 meters in length and jam-packed full of premium homeware. It can sleep up to 6 people comfortably, comes with a doorway into the cockpit, and it even has night vision cameras at the front that can detect things on the road before the human eye can. If Optimus Prime was a camper, this one would be it for sure. Now, if that isn't in your price range, we're coming down to the $10,000 mark now, and this one is called 4-Wheel Campers, coming in at number 6. For you truck lovers out there, we have something for you. Created by 4-Wheel Campers, these are pop-up campers that simply slide on and off the back of your truck where and when you need it. We had the privilege to meet up with Bound for Nowhere, who has been living in one of these for well over 6 months now. The fact that they can modify their truck into an off-grid beast and have a flatbed pop-up camera on the back allows for them to live on the road full-time in ease. It's compact, easy to pop up, comes with a large queen-size bed, a kitchen, a seating area, and even a toilet should you need one. We've lived in one of these for well over a month combined, and we can assure you it's a great piece of trick for your truck. And if those of you out there that don't want to live in it, that's fine. Simply slide on your camper and it comes with legs. And what a lot of people do is just leave it in their garage. So what they do with their truck is they just reverse up, lower the legs, pin it down, go inside, screw it in, and you drive off. And there you have your weekend camper. And then you come back off your weekend trip, park up, lower the legs, raise the camper, bang, drive off, and repeat. And these things start at around about the $10,000 mark for their new Project M, which doesn't come with all the goodies, but they can range from anywhere up to $20,000 plus for the big flatbeds. So, you know, not too bad, definitely worth looking into if you have a truck. Now, coming in at number 7 is Storyteller Overland. One of the newest conversion companies on the list is Storyteller Overland, a newly formed team that is currently crushing it with their builds. They work on Mercedes Sprinters and Transits. Why they shine is due to their clean, tidy interior layouts. Every inch is used well, everything just screams premium, and the team behind it are actually amazing. We had the opportunity to meet them this year and it feels like a big old family. You'll have no trouble getting advice from them, adding your own customizations should you want it, or getting hold of them if something goes wrong. These guys will bring you into the family, help you convert your dream rig, and then throw you the keys to explore the world, all while following you on Instagram and helping you out with anything you should need. It's like buying a $150,000 camper off a bunch of really cool friends. And we absolutely love it. So they came in at number 7, and now coming in at number 8 is Tourig. Tourig have been in the game for some time now, and you can definitely tell. The detail that goes into some of their rigs is exceptional, and because the team behind it have a genuine passion for conversions, they enjoy working with brands to collaborate on adding the latest and best products into their conversions. For example, when we visited them, they teamed up with Geyser, a portable shower company, to allow them to integrate their shower into the build, and it worked pretty damn well. They'll chuck in spinning chairs to overlook your views, or even wireless charging in your conversion should you want to charge your gear up on the go. These guys will hands down hook you up with one of the most high-tech and dopest conversions around with no hesitation at all. And one of their conversions starts a bit cheaper than most on the list at around about $100,000. Now coming in towards the end, number 9, SyncVanz. If you're into your adventure sports, then it's worth chatting to SyncVanz. They create some of the best conversions for mountain bikers around. They create their builds around the garage, so depending on what you want to get in the back, ski gear, mountain bikes, or even surfboards, they'll build you something great to go on your off-grid sprinter. They'll even ask you for a color of choice. This color will be briefly added around your conversion in order to give it some character, and we've never seen one color work so well in a conversion before. They also like to add in portable power and a place to work for those of you that are digital nomads. And again, these conversions come in at around about $100,000 to $150,000. And finally, number 10, Outside Van. They do adventure campers for those of you that do it full time. If you want to live on a snowy mountain with your snowmobile for a week, you could do that. Do you want to live off-grid and have your motorbike on the inside for security? They can do that too. These guys go above and beyond with their builds, and because they have limited space should you choose to have a motorbike inside, you get to see some amazing innovation when it comes to living space. Fold down beds, multiple straps, a micro minimalist kitchen, it's all here. These guys are the ultimate conversion company for those of you that want to take an adventure vehicle with you on a long haul trip. Hell, you might even be able to get a quad bike in there should you ask nicely. And these things come in at around about $150,000, but they do go above and beyond the $250,000 mark. So, you know, whatever you want, they'll hook you up with happily. So there you have it guys, a top 10 off-road RV list for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you think we missed one or there is a conversion company that you think we should be taking a look at, please do drop a comment below. And if you did enjoy this video, please do hit subscribe. We've got a lot more tours and top lists coming up in 2020. So as per usual, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.